So CeCe Stringer, who played Molina in the first Mortal Kombat movie, is on social media pretty much teasing something. I don't know if she had a cameo appearance as Molina or maybe like a different character. I'm not sure, but let's get to the video. Shout out to my boy Future Boy Who.
Welcome, combatants. So we could possibly be having CeCe teasing that maybe she's a post-credit scene, maybe she's got a future to come, and possibly a little bit more. But do like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, follow me to future for more content. So obviously, as we know in this film, we have our look at Kitana, when originally back in the day we used to think Kitana was probably going to be CeCe in this world, but instead it is Adeline Rudolph, and she looks fantastic as obviously Kitana. But when it does come to obviously Mortal Kombat, we know in this film we have Jade, which is always Kitana's best friend. Probably do a video tomorrow about the info and what's going to happen with Jade and what's going on through this film. Now when it comes to Mileena, this is definitely someone who we thought we were going.
And for starters, CeCe Stringer is not even light skinned. She probably has the same complexion like I do. Like y'all always say, oh, she's dark skinned, she shouldn't play Molina. Like, nigga, Molina is a fictional character. She's not a real character based on how she looks in the game. Like if you look at like Mortal Kombat 2 and you'll recognize the skin tone, it's like tan brownish, but it's like a regular skin tone. But that doesn't mean that she's dark skinned, and she don't even look dark skinned to me. So the fact that everybody is hating on the fact that Molina is being played by a black woman, knowing that she's a fictional character, she could be played by anybody. If they bring the characters to life, then yeah, I don't see the issue. But it's like the internet has always been complaining about God knows what. It's like it's just mad annoying that you can't even play certain communities and franchises these days without everybody, crapping on it. It's really irritating.
Even hear teased about or just have some answers about the differences in look, as we know she's supposed to be a clone. Only obviously in the new Mortal Kombat game she's no longer a clone of Kitana but her own being, so maybe they will go this way. But shout out to Edu, as Edu goes, CeCe Stringer aka Mileena has been showing a love and support to the cast of Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
The post with the emoji is suspicious. Maybe we haven't seen the last of Mileena after all. PS, I still think she would have made a great Kitana. She would have. I do think she would have made a definitely great Kitana if she was, because CeCe Stringer is a beautiful woman. But I do like Adeline Rudolph as Kitana, as it definitely is more akin to the game. But as you can see right here, CeCe Stringer has been posting these to obviously the cast, saying congrats to Louis Tan and saying watch the MK2 trailer. But then there's this one. She literally just puts the devil emoji above the head of Kitana and posted a picture
she's
of
definitely
her as Mileena. So maybe she already knows that she might not be returning for this film exactly, but she could be a post-credit scene, or she could definitely be someone that's being teased to obviously show up in the future. I know a lot of people definitely want to see Mileena show up in the future because she looks great. Mileena looks awesome. Definitely a character who everybody loves to see. CeCe Stringer was a very good picking of Mileena because I like the
exactly my point. That is exactly my point when I said something about this earlier. I think the ones that hated Molina being black are the most racist people. That's just how I see it, because you don't like any black person portraying the character that you grew up with, knowing that they can bring the character to life. It's obvious to me that you have a problem with people of color playing your favorite character. And every time I hear something, oh, this franchise is woke and this and that, that's how I feel about it. Like, I can't stand when people say that all the time. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Ain't nothing we can do about it. She did a good job as Molina. Cry more. The same people y'all be complaining about, Jade being bald in Mortal Kombat 2, knowing that her actress she probably wanted to go bald to portray Jade in a different light. Like, are y'all forgetting that this is not the video games? This is a movie? Like, y'all really think that just because they're making a Mortal Kombat movie, it's supposed to stay faithful to the source material? They are. They're already doing it. And if you think you can do better, do it yourself. Let's see how you like it. Shut up and stop complaining.
Mileena. She was Thick Lena. Everybody used to love calling her Thick Lena because she was just the best woman on the whole casting. What do you mean?
Oh
But
yeah, she
still,
is.
definitely
Yeah.
something that everybody loved and got to see was Thick Lena. But if she does return, would they be able to say why she didn't look exactly like Miss Kitana?
They're
And
gonna
what
always
was the
complain
differences
regardless.
between them? Did they know each other? Was she something that was kept secret? Only Shang Tsung and Shao Kahn knew about, and Kitana never knew about it, or maybe Kitana did, but didn't know that her DNA was obviously from Kitana, or from herself, and Kitana just thought, Milena's just someone else, but had no idea she had Edenian blood and Tarkatan blood mixed inside of her. Now, another interesting thing is, what if actually Kitana's actually fighting on Shao Kahn's side because of what they did to Mileena? What if she's actually fighting for Shao Kahn because even though she knows Shao Kahn's evil, Mileena might have been someone who she actually could confide in and was actually someone she treated as a friend or maybe as a sister, more than what people might have known. Obviously, this world can be a very different place because they've already done different things already with how this Mortal Kombat universe is. So there's a possibility that maybe they have done something like that with Mileena. Maybe Kitana and her were actually close, along with Jade. Maybe Jade just didn't like Mileena too much and Kitana was a little wary, but she still treated her like a sister and treated her very well. So what if she's actually fighting on Shao Kahn's side for the wrath of what they've done to her sister? Because she wouldn't be fighting for Shao Kahn for no reason or for whatever reason it is, because she doesn't like him. We know that there's going to be a coup d'etat in this film, but it feels very interesting that maybe Shao Kahn and that did make something up, that they did that to Mileena and they killed her off for no reason, obviously not telling the truth that he himself sent out Shang Tsung to go and kill off warriors and then got Mileena killed. But this could be something very interesting. We don't know
I think
what's
we're
going
gonna
to
probably
happen
see
with
what
Mileena. We
happens in the
don't know if
movie.
we will be seeing her again. Hopefully we will. If we do, that will definitely be something that could be really awesome. I'm hoping that we do get to see Mileena again because she was a really good part. I think if they gave her more of the sharp mouth, that would be cool, or a mouth that looks very similar to MKX's Mileena, which I think they were going for, and at the end of the film she did have that. But let me not use.
I think regardless whether we're gonna see her or not, at least she did a good job of bringing that character to life. A beautiful like woman playing the iconic character, and she did her part the best way she could. And the fact that there's so many people in the Mortal Kombat community that are not really fans, they're just toxic as f, that are hinting on the fact that a woman of color is playing the iconic character. It's because number one, they chose her because of her acting abilities. Y'all really think that since they're making a video game movie, they're gonna stay close to the source material? Yes, they are staying close to the source material. It's about how they perform as characters. Now all of a sudden y'all hating on the Street Fighter casting. It's like y'all just hate on everything at some point because y'all don't want nothing in life. And my advice to anybody that is so toxic, it's one thing of having an opinion, but wait before it comes out, or better yet, you better be grateful for what you have before it's gone. So you better cherish something that we're gaining in 2025 and 2026 before it's gone. Because once it's gone, it's not coming back. Because you wish for something that is so good because you didn't like certain things that is not in your favor, and it's because of that it's gone. You think that you won, but you ruined a franchise. That's my biggest concern I have for the Street Fighter and the Mortal Kombat 2 reboot, because if y'all are continuing hating on something that looks and feels great off the franchise that we grew up with, then it's obvious to me that you're not fans. Like, you're not gonna allow people to enjoy what they're having, what they're about to receive. How ridiculous you sound, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. Life is too short. And I just saw one of the conversations I had with someone on Twitter, and he's a Mortal Kombat fan, and he's just as positive as anybody else. Him, Quincy Brown, Future Boy Who, and myself, we're all just trying to stay positive about this upcoming film this October, because at the end of the day, bro, like, y'all gotta grow up. Life is too short for you to be complaining about every single thing because you don't like this and that. Be grateful for what you have, and you want to cherish it while you had it, because if not, it can be gone just like that. So yeah, shout out to my boy Future Boy Who on this. Link to the original video will be in the description.